I'm going to explain the rules for Micro Hero Hercules, a solo game available on Kickstarter from January the 7th, 2025, with a pay what you want pledge. Designed by Leandre Proust, illustrated by Remy Leblanc, and published by Gram Edition. In this game, you'll play as Hercules and try and complete his 12 mythical labors. Shuffle the 12 labors of Hercules cards and draw one to determine which labor you will start the game with. Then place the modifier cards around it to indicate its life points, attack, and defense throughout the round. Look at and select 10 technique cards of your choice to form your starting deck. Shuffle and place this deck nearby, ready to be used as your draw pile. The recommended cards to take for your first game are 4 training, 3 strike, and 3 block. The remaining cards are placed in reserve near the 3 wound cards. The reserve must be visible and accessible at all times, as these are the cards you will potentially add to your deck as the game progresses. Take the Hercules posture card and place it upright in front of you on the supercharged side. A game of Micro Hero Hercules takes place over 12 rounds, each corresponding to one of the labors. Each round consists of a succession of turns during which your goal is to reduce the life points of your current labor to 0. At the start of a game round, draw 5 technique cards from your deck and play them one by one in front of you in any order you choose. Each technique card is divided into 2 parts. The top part represents the base level of the card. During the game, you'll be able to improve these cards by rotating them 180 degrees in order to benefit from their improved effect. Some cards allow you to attack, defend, or gain experience. When playing one card on top of another, make sure that the new card always covers the lower part of the previously played card. Each card must be placed wisely because its effects trigger again for each other card played on subsequent turns. Finally, know that you can use the effect of your posture card at any time during your turn. When you're on the supercharged side, rotate the posture card 90 degrees as well as the next card played in order to apply its effect 2 times. At the end of this turn, the card will be exhausted and will return directly to the reserve. If your posture card is on its Make It Rain side, rotate it to draw an additional card. Then flip it to its supercharged side and then stand it up. Its power is now available. When all the cards have been placed in front of you, count your techniques. Each sword will give you 1 attack point plus an attack point for each card placed after it. The same goes for the defense symbolized by the shields and experience represented by the star. Be careful though, each labor has a unique special ability that influences your strategy to defeat it. This you must not forget to apply when indicated. Then, use the experience points accumulated this turn to improve your deck by obtaining a card from the reserve, improving the top card from your discard pile, or placing an improved card on top of your deck. To obtain a technique card from the reserve, pay its experience cost, indicated by the number of stars in the center of the card, and place it on top of your discard pile face up. To upgrade the top card of your discard pile, pay its experience cost, indicated by the number of stars in the center of the card, and rotate it 180 degrees to reveal the upgraded version. You can also place an upgraded card from the top of your discard pile to the top of your deck, so that you can use it on your next turn. Pay its experience cost, indicated by the number of stars in the center of the card, and place it on top of your draw pile. Finally, note that an improved technique card generates 2 points for each of the cards played after it during the turn, rather than just 1. It is therefore beneficial to improve your cards to strengthen your deck. When your purchase phase is over, move to the attack phase. Be aware, however, that any unused experience points are lost. To deal damage to a labor, your cumulative attack points must be at least equal to its defense. If the sum of your attack is equal or greater than its defense, you inflict a wound. Move the modifier card accordingly to signify this. On the other hand, if the sum of your attack is double the defense, you inflict 2 wounds, or 3 wounds if it's a triple, and so on. Don't forget to adjust the life points of the labor. Then the labor retaliates and deals damage equal to its attack value, indicated by the red modifier card. If the sum of the defense points is equal or greater than the labor's attack value, you block the damage. On the other hand, if the sum of your defense points is lower, you suffer 1 wound. Add a wound card to your discard pile. If you must add a wound card to your discard pile but it is impossible due to there being no cards left in the reserve, you immediately lose the game. Remember to activate the effect of the labor card as soon as it applies. Regardless of the outcome of the labor's attack, its attack value automatically increases by 1. Move the corresponding modifier card accordingly. Finally, place your played cards in your discard pile face up in the order that they were played this turn, and apply the end of turn effects on your posture card as indicated on it, regardless of which face it is on. Then start a new round by drawing the next 5 cards from your deck. At any time during the game, if your deck is empty and you need to draw, turn over your discard pile without shuffling its order to reconstruct a new deck. The round ends when the labor's hit points are reduced to 0. Then transform the labor card into a benediction. It joins the reserve with the remaining technique cards and wound cards, and it can be purchased and added to your deck during the following rounds as a technique card by paying the cost in experience points. Then rotate all the upgraded cards in your deck so that they become basic cards again. To face your next labor, reveal the top card and add 1 life point to it for each labor defeated since the start of the game. Then choose 2 preparation actions from the following. You can remove a wound card from your deck and put it back into the reserve. Get a technique card from the reserve for free and add it to your deck. Exhaust a technique card from your deck by removing it and putting it back into the reserve. Or improve a technique card from your deck by rotating it 180 degrees. These actions allow you to prepare your deck for the next round. Finally, put the posture supercharge card face up. Shuffle your deck and start the next round by drawing 5 cards. You can choose to pause the game between labors, carefully arranging your cards in a specific order to resume the game later. Place the cards in your deck face down, then place the posture card on top. Then stack the reserve cards face up and the unfinished labors face down on top. Then add the 3 modifier cards face up, finishing with the game aid card on top of the pile. The game ends in victory when you've completed the 12 labors of Hercules in succession, or in defeat if you had to add a wound card to your discard pile but you could not due to there being none in the reserve. Once you have won, be aware that there are 2 additional difficulty levels that don't directly turn labors into benedictions. It stays in play for the next round, adding its special ability to that of the next labor you face. These difficulty levels thus create cumulative constraints that make the game even more challenging. Will you be able to rise to these Herculean challenges? Good luck and have fun.